Welcome to 5 Diamond Hospitality's training, Guest Services PBX Outside Calls. This training is for calls that are received from outside of the hotel. The goal of this training is to provide excellent guest service by answering calls properly and consistently every time. There are 4 steps for handling every outside call. Answer each call within 3 rings. Provide a proper greeting. Speak slowly and clearly with a smile, and end each call with the proper exit greeting. The first step is to answer each call within 3 rings. Answer all calls within 3 rings as possible. Remember that guests become more and more frustrated the longer their calls remain unanswered. Although you should always try to answer each call as quickly as possible, do so only when you're ready to help. Never answer and immediately ask the caller to hold, or just place the caller on hold automatically to stop the phone from ringing. The second step is to provide a proper greeting. A proper greeting starts with good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Then you should identify the hotel's name. State your name, and then offer assistance. A great example of how to pick up and provide a proper greeting is, good morning, thank you for calling the Holiday Inn. This is Joe, how may I help you? The third step is to speak slowly and clearly with a smile. Do not rush when taking phone calls. Speak slowly and clearly so that the guest can understand what you are saying. Remember that when you smile, the guest can hear that smile through the phone. It makes your voice sound that much more friendly. The last step is to end each call with a proper exit greeting. At the end of each call, ask the guest if you can help with anything else and thank the guest for calling. Do not assume that the guest was finished with the call. For transfers, transfer the call by saying, "It is my pleasure to connect your call." There are 2 types of calls that you may receive when answering an outside call. The first is an informational call. Remember to always ask the caller for permission to place them on hold if necessary. Here is an example of how to handle an informational call. You pick up the phone and say, "Good afternoon, thank you for calling the Holiday Inn. This is Joe, how may I help you?" "Hi, do you have a shuttle from the airport?" "Yes, we do. It runs every 30 minutes from the hotel shuttle stop at each terminal." "Okay, thank you. Is there anything else I can help you with?" "No, that's it. Thank you for calling the Holiday Inn." The second type of calls are transfer calls. For transfers, use the proper exit greeting. For transfers to guest rooms, always confirm the guest's last name if only the room number is asked for. But remember, never actually give out a room number over the telephone. An example of how to handle a transfer call is, "Good afternoon, thank you for calling the Holiday Inn. This is Joe, how may I help you?" "Can I be transferred to room 101, please?" "Sure, can you please confirm the guest's last name?" "Smith." "Thank you. It will be my pleasure to connect your call." Remember, there are 4 steps for handling every outside call. Answer each call within 3 rings. Provide a proper greeting. Speak slowly and clearly with a smile. And end each call with the proper exit greeting. Thank you for completing our Guest Services PBX Outside Call training.